So that's got the top end of the motor pulled apart. These guys are your push rods, so they obviously operate the little tappets here that operate the valves in situ, and they should just lift straight up out of the motor like so. So that's inlet, and that should be exhaust. Alrighty guys, so that is the cylinder head done, as you saw. Some internals there, and we've got the piston off. You might notice, for those eagle-eyed viewers, there is only one ring on this piston, and that is because the others are in parts. This and this should be one piece. And we pulled the bore out, and that was fine. It's actually in pretty good condition, so it's a huge surprise to see broken rings. Now, we didn't do the breaking of the rings pulling it apart. They were in pieces already. So that does explain some compression issues and things that we were finding with this old bike. But generally speaking, everything's in pretty good condition. There's a bit of pitting, nothing major. Like we said, it's an old vehicle. So yeah, that's the top end pulled apart.
Hey guys, Warren here. Got a great surprise for you. Guess what turned up in the mail today? The bits have arrived. So, without further ado, let's see what we got. This is awesome. It's only taken probably 2 weeks. I didn't exactly count. I was planning on it being a month. And that's what I thought was from the last episode I had 5. But this has come through so much quicker. I thought it was going to be October before I started. Oh, goody! So that's all right. Don't want that. Straps, gaskets, seals, more straps. The new accelerator cable. Oh, look, the rubber seal for the chain for the clutch box. That's going to be awesome. Oh, more ties and stuff. And something for my butt.
So, where are we at today, man?
Well, today we're going to put this thing back together. We're going to start off getting the piston back onto that conrod. We're going to slip the barrel back on, bolt all that down, make sure everything lines up. Start putting the little pieces back together as it goes, because there are parts that come in sequence, and then we'll get the head on it. And hopefully by the end of today, we'll set a tank on it and see if we can start her up.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Next step is the cylinder head. So we're obviously progressively working our way up the motor. The wee copper ring there is the gasket on these ones. This is a bit finicky because you've got to line up about 4 or 5 things at the same time. So we've got Warren just ensuring the cleanliness of the head there. You can see that's all been decarboned and is ready to go. The valves are nice and shiny. So all going well. This should just slot into position first go without too much of a fight. So here's hoping.
Praying.
Look at that.
Well, that's the simple part. Now we've got to actually put it all together.
So now that this has all been assembled, we're going to crank it over by hand with a kickstart, and you should see everything just moving along very smoothly.
Compression there, I tell you.
That's what we want.
That's a sign that's a good job.
Alright guys, so that's a win. We move on. So as you guys would have seen and heard on the video then, it's backfiring through the exhaust. That could be an indicator that the timing is out, as mentioned before. We had a bit of a play with the points ignition system just to see if that was sparking correctly. Found the gap to be way too big, so we've adjusted that. It showed more signs of life, which is obviously encouraging, but the bike's still not firing. So we've ticked off all the simple stuff. It's now time to dig a little further. The only issue with this, it's a little frustrating because the prior time this cover's been off, it's all been elastic or glued back on. So it's going to be a bit of a fight, unfortunately. But it's one of those things with older bikes, with any bike. It doesn't take much to come awry. So this should hopefully separate all right. And you guys will see all the gears in here. Now, that arrangement of gears is not only the timing, but it's also the ancillary oil pump, which is quite interesting. So what we're going to do now off camera, just because it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to film, is we will check the indication marks on all of these, just to make sure everything's accurate. As we said, the popping and misfire out the exhaust can be an indicator of 180 degrees timing, or the timing being out 180 degrees. So we're just going to double check our work now, and then see how we go. As you can see guys, Warren is just tapping off the cover now. We didn't bother filming all the timing gears, it's just moving tooth by tooth and counting, making sure we've got them in the right spot. You guys would have seen that in the previous episode. If you haven't, I'll put a link up to that now so that you can watch that one first and then come back to where we are. But some things on the bikes that's changed since you last saw it. So we've got all these shiny new cables, so the bike will shift and stop as it should. Some really nice brass on this one. The bike is spotlessly clean, as you can see, and hiding under the towel is the new saddle. So she's all very close together. It's just the final stages now, and you guys are going to be here for the first kick. So all going well, it should just fire. Alright guys, here we go. We just need to get that idle right.
It ran, it's alive. Oh.
That's so good, man. We just need to get that idle right. Holy crap, that's awesome. Well, there you go, guys. All the work is paid off. Let's see if it's going to... First pop. Look at that. Dude, that is success.
Success. Oh, so stoked.
Like that. So easy now. Man, how was that?
That was very satisfying, very, very special. Glad that we've got this finally back on the road. Look forward to riding with you more again with it.
Guys, that went exceedingly well. You can see a bit of smoke coming off the bike, but all that is the residue oil that from the build, and we did CRC the whole motor down just to make sure that it was all cleaned. So that's just that burning off. But guys, that is a huge success. The Enfield is alive, and as you just saw from that little run then, it did everything that it needed to do as it needed to do it.